Hello, hello. Today, I will take on the challenge of discussing the fastest natural remedies for constipation and achieving quick relief. Constipation is a common issue that many people face, but often feel embarrassed to talk about it. And you can add me to that list. This is an embarrassing topic, but we have all gone through it. We all know someone who has gone through it, and I am currently dealing with it. We're going to talk about how to fix constipation fast with some natural remedies. We're going to talk about the causes of constipation and finally the treatment of constipation. So stick around to the end to hear about what has worked well for me. I am currently taking a GLP1 medication called Mounjaro, and I've been taking the medication for 22 weeks. I have lost 27 pounds. Yay! And that averages out to about 1.2 pounds a week. So I'm pretty excited about that. I often say, if you had told me 22 weeks ago that I could take medication, have very few side effects, and lose 27 pounds in 22 weeks, I would have said, no, I don't believe it. Now I'm a believer because it has happened to me. My goal is to get down to 175 pounds, and that would put me in Wonderland. I'm excited to get to Wonderland, which I haven't been in Wonderland since I was in high school, maybe early college. So I am definitely looking forward to that. One of the symptoms that I've had on Mounjaro consistently has been constipation. I know the medication is designed to make your food digest slower, which keeps you fuller and suppresses your appetite. So, it's to be expected that I would have constipation. I have incorporated some things to help with that, which I will share later. Nevertheless, I still suffer at least once a week, sometimes twice, with constipation. That's why I think this is a great topic to discuss. Constipation is more than just an inconvenience. It can be downright uncomfortable and painful. And just imagine if you're feeling bloated, you're feeling sluggish, weighed down by stubborn bowel movements that just won't budge. It's pretty frustrating, but it could also leave you feeling irritable, anxious, and defeated. And I have experienced all those things. I'll tell you a quick story. The first time I experienced constipation while being on Mounjaro, I was just in disbelief about how painful it was. I've had constipation before, but I didn't remember it to be that painful. I felt like I was passing a huge rock through my system, and it was quite an experience that I'd rather soon forget. Constipation is not just about feeling uncomfortable, though. It can also cause some serious health risks. When waste builds up in the body, the toxins start to accumulate, leaving a whole host of other problems that you have to deal with, like being extremely tired, having headaches, having skin issues, and even some digestive disorders. It could cause you to end up in the ER or the hospital. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video, because we want to do everything we can to avoid the extreme side effects, to avoid ending up in the hospital or avoid ending up in the ER. Despite the risks, people still are embarrassed to talk about their symptoms or sometimes even to seek help. And I'm here to tell you, do not suffer in silence. Please do not do that. If you are taking over-the-counter medication, or if you have not talked to your doctor, reach out to your doctor. If the over-the-counter medication is not working, talk to a pharmacist at the store. Don't wait until the last minute or wait until you can't move, you can't walk, or it just gets really bad. I have heard people talk about in the support groups on social media how they thought it would go away or they didn't think it was as bad and ended up in the hospital. And we definitely want to avoid that. So what causes constipation in the first place? There are three main culprits. The first cause of constipation is a diet low in fiber. That is the primary culprit. If you are on a keto diet, a paleo diet, or a carnivore diet, you have to make sure you are getting at least 25 grams of fiber every day. Those diets are heavy on protein and they cut out whole grains and fruits. That means that you will get your fiber mainly from veggies. So hopefully you're eating lots and lots of veggies or you're supplementing in some way. When our body isn't getting enough fruits and vegetables and whole grains, our digestive system slows. When the digestive system slows down, it leads to hard, dry stools that are difficult to pass and the poop becomes stuck in your system. The second cause of constipation is, what do you think? You guessed it, dehydration. Dehydration simply means not drinking enough water. Your body is constantly losing water through breathing, sweating, and urinating. If you do not take in enough fluids or water, you become dehydrated. So basically, you have to replenish the water that you're losing. A lack of fluids makes it harder for the body to move waste and to go through that digestive system. The third cause of constipation is the lack of physical activity. Regular exercise helps stimulate bowel movements and keep the digestive system running smoothly. The lack of exercise is part of the reason why I'm personally experiencing constipation. I know the medication also has a lot to do with it, but it's certainly not helping that I'm not moving. I haven't been exercising because the medication makes me very tired, especially the first 3 days after I take it. In the last week, however, I have started exercising, and I'm so proud of myself about that. Yay, another yay for me. I have to give myself some kudos because for me, getting my body moving has been a big step, something that I've struggled to do, and I've actually been able to do it. I wonder if I will notice a change. I'm not sure I will due to taking the Mounjaro. The fourth cause of constipation is medication. There are certain medications such as painkillers, antihistamines, and iron supplements that slow down bowel function and lead to constipation. I haven't had to take painkillers, antihistamines, or iron supplements, but the GLP1 medication has slowed down my bowel function, slowed down my digestive system. So I would add Mounjaro and other GLP1 medications to this list. So we just talked about the bad news. Let's move on to some good news. The good news is there are many natural remedies and quick relief options available. I will share 4 of them with you. The number 1 natural remedy is to increase your, drumroll, what do you think? Fiber. You are correct. It is fiber. Increase your fiber intake. That's a great place to start. It helps to soften and bulk up those stools, making them easier to pass. The second natural remedy is, I bet you could guess this too, drink your water. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Drinking more water is also essential as it helps to keep the digestive system hydrated and functioning smoothly, which is what we want. Ultimately, we want smooth bowel movements. The third natural remedy is exercising regularly. It can stimulate bowel movements and get things moving again. And if you're looking for extra support, the fourth natural remedy is herbal supplements. Herbal supplements like aloe vera and probiotics can be incredibly helpful in promoting regular bowel movements and alleviating symptoms of constipation. So those are the 4 quick things that you could do right now to help with constipation. The key takeaway here is that constipation is not something to be ashamed of, and it's definitely not something to ignore. I think people are prone to ignore it because of the embarrassment attached to it, but by addressing the underlying causes and incorporating natural remedies into your daily routine, you can find relief from constipation and start feeling more comfortable, more confident, and in more control of your body. So I encourage you to try some of the natural remedies that I talked about today and see what works best for you. If you are experiencing persistent or severe symptoms, please seek medical advice from a qualified healthcare professional. If you have a primary care doctor, talk to them right away so they can help you fix the constipation. You could also go to your local pharmacy. I don't know in your area if there's a Walgreens, CVS, Sam's Club, Kroger. Talk to the pharmacist there. They can also give you some advice. I know people tend to take laxatives when they experience constipation. Please talk to your doctor before taking any kind of laxative. See what they advise you to do. My doctor always steers me away from that. Here's a bonus tip, and this is to all my fellow GLP users or anyone taking medication or on a strict diet. Since starting Mounjaro, one of the things that has worked for me is Colace, which is a stimulant-free stool softener. It's not a natural remedy, but it does work well for me. When I take Colace within 12 hours, I am going to the restroom and my stool has softened up. I do not take the laxative, just the stool softener that I'm showing in this video. If you're on a GLP-1 medication, the keto diet, or any kind of weight loss journey, One day you will probably face constipation. If so, I hope this video has been helpful to you. Please use it as a resource whenever you need it. In the meantime, I would love to hear from you in the comments section. What are some of your favorite natural remedies for constipation? What tips do you have to share with the community? It might be something that I can personally benefit from myself. Please subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Push that like button and I will see you in the next video. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Just don't quit.